The Moon Was at a Fiesta by Matthew Gallup.
For hundreds of years, the sun and the moon stayed in their separate skies. It was the sun's job to shine all day long while people went about their work. It was the moon's job to watch over people's dreams. Both were happy with this arrangement until at night the moon overheard the stars gossip. Some stars wished they could come out with the sun. All the games and feasts, they said, take place under the sun's brilliant rays, and those are the times when people wear the most colorful clothes.
The Moon imagined how lonely she would be if the stars really left her, so she tried to learn the sun's secret for fun by staying awake while the sun was out, but sooner or later she'd nod off to sleep. Then one afternoon a great commotion awaked her. Blurry-eyed, she gazed down upon the earth. Fireworks mounted to toy animals spun and popped over people's heads. Towering still-legged monigotes were dancing round and round. The sun appeared to be enjoying himself immensely, laughing as he arched across the sky. The moon heard people call this celebration a fiesta.
It made the moon jealous to see so many people sing and prayed about during the day. At night, they just slept so they could wake up early and start work in their fields. Never had she been such merriment as this. I'll make my own fiesta, she decided aloud. You better now, warned the sun. If you do, you'll fade and throw the world off balance. Still, the moon wanted to please the restless stars, so that evening she gathered the watchmen who guarded the village at night. A nighttime fiesta would be magnificent, they cried, for they too had to sleep during the day. Then for a fiesta, said the moon, we'll need food and drink. She thought back on what she'd seen that afternoon. And music, she added, so that everyone can dance.
As other people came out of their homes to listen, the moon talked of ways to make her fiesta special. Why not to have everyone bring lanterns? Clacked a monigote. The giant doll had stalked over, following a man who couldn't sleep. Lanterns at the night look pretty, clattered another. This monigote pointed to a watchman, farol, and everyone agreed to bring paper lamps. Next the moon named padrinos to arrange for all the food. They hiked to a peaceful river bank where bulls, armadillos, boars, and iguanas came to drink the sweet water at night. When the padrinos said they needed food for the fiesta, the animals agreed to help honor the moon. Just then a mermaid glided across the water. I can bring shrimps and fishes. She offered. Then by all means join us, urged the hostess. By the shore, the mermaid dove beneath the surface to search for tasty shellfish.
The padrinos decorated the site of the fiesta, and at last the awaited night arrived. The mole, tamales, and fish soups were ready. People dressed in their most festive clothes and even wooden masks. Then everyone gathered amid the glow of lanterns and merrily began to eat, drink, and dance. The moon remembered how the sun had laughed as he arced across the sky. Now, the moon felt just as pleased. She beamed on the gathering with lavish colors. The stars were so delighted they sparkled brighter than ever, and no one said a word about coming out with the sun.
The people below enjoyed themselves, too, particularly the man who offered the moon food and drink. The moon, who had never tasted food like the flavors so well, she stayed overhead. They gave her a little more, then a little more. Finally the moon ate so much that she could no longer move across the sky. The people lost track of the time, and the party went on and on. Before she knew it, the sun was rising and the moon had forgotten to be behind the sky. Entered the sunshine as cheerfully as ever while the people dragged themselves home to sleep. Rather than watch over people's dreams, she'd kept them all night.
The moon, by now reduced to a glimmer, could see what trouble she had caused. Corn was not ground that morning. Fields were not plowed, Crops would have to be planted late and would not grow quite as tall. For years, the remorseful moon stayed in her evening sky as before, but she never forgot the fun that she had and the stars had that night, and to this day she likes to celebrate occasionally. That's why in Oaxaca, when people rise with the sun and see the moon, they say, the moon was at a fiesta. By Leslie Valadez and Edgar Figueroa, RDG 092, Cochise College.